is what Allegri had to say regarding whether or not they were too negative in the Champions League against Ajax. People might criticise my style of football, but the job of a coach is to bring the results home for his club. Ajax are up against us, who are missing 5 players. They went to London against a Tottenham side that was missing both star strikers. I'm saying Ajax are a good team, but they've had some luck to get where they are. I don't want to really analyse that too much because that's clearly nonsense. But looking at it, what's the feeling amongst Juve fans regarding Allegri?
Well, they want him out. They want him out. They don't feel like he's the kind of manager that goes in line with what Juve are trying to be as a club, a team that can spend 35 million euro net on the salary of Cristiano Ronaldo, that is trying to market themselves to be a top club worldwide, new logo, new stadium. So their idea right now, they want to go all in this summer on Pep Guardiola. He is the manager that they feel will take them to the next level, which is the Champions League. It's this obsession now. They've lost it twice. Champions League final with Allegri. He's out this summer, and I think it's going to be a manager.
That's quite an achievement, isn't it, for Juve to make it to 2 Champions League finals under Allegri?
I think it is, but it's almost like they've hit a wall now. And not just with the success. Okay, they've won domestically, they've won the treble under Allegri. That's all fine and good. But it's all about the Champions League when you bring in Cristiano Ronaldo, and they haven't been able to go as far, and to get knocked out by Ajax, a team that has a fraction of their budget, is ridiculous. There's no excuse. That's why we should even analyze what Allegri said. I thought that was shocking of him to come out and say that against a team that was so much younger, that outplayed them over the 2 legs. They deserve to go out of the Champions League, and they haven't been playing well all season long. That's why a change is going to come this summer.
So if Allegri goes, who comes in?
They're going to go all in on Pep Guardiola. It's obviously in Guardiola's court.
He's not going to leave City, is he?
Well, that's the question. Is he or isn't he?
No.
Money talks. People said the same. Dan, people said the same thing.
Look how much he's making at City. He's the highest paid manager in the world.
Weren't people saying the same thing about Cristiano Ronaldo when the rumors came out?
No, everyone said this kind of makes sense for everybody because he kind of...
You're telling me people thought when that rumor came out that it would actually happen, that Ronaldo would go to Juventus from Real Madrid.
But there was a discussion to be had that maybe this was the right for all parties. But for Pep Guardiola, you think, well, why would you go to Juventus?
No,
that's not a discussion.
You're 100% correct, Dan.
He shouldn't go for what reason then?
He shouldn't go for the reason that he has a better team in place right now in Manchester City.
Based on what?
Based on what? What do you...
Based on, have they won the Champions League?
You're serious?
No, I'm asking because Juve has won now 8 straight Scudetti.
No. Don't bring 8 straight Scudetti into this when you just said that that's not good enough for Allegri to stay around.
How can you compare City with Juventus then? It's only the Champions League that is a comparison of leagues against each other. So what makes City a better team than Juventus?
Okay, you just made an argument against Juventus and the way that they've played.
No, against Allegri.
And that they've hit a wall.
Right?
Manchester City hasn't hit a wall.
Okay, but what tells you that they're a better side?
You're contradicting yourself.
I'm not contradicting myself. What tells you they're a better side than Juventus?
When you say that Juventus has hit a wall.
Yes.
Okay, that they're not getting better. That they're not getting better. That the style of play is not what Juventus fans want. Okay. Why would Guardiola leave what he has now built and has in place in Manchester City to go and try resuscitate what you think is not working at Juventus?
Because he hasn't left projects before to take on new projects in the Bundesliga, Premier League, La Liga. Serie A's next. He's played. He knows how to speak Italian. He's been at Brescia. I think it makes perfect sense. And if he could bring that style to Juventus,
it
would be a great coup
from your perspective. It would be a great move from Juventus.
To say City is better for him than Juventus, to me, is ridiculous. What Juventus is spending right now on players, they're trying to be the top team worldwide. That's just the fact of the matter. They're trying to outspend every other team.
But they're not accomplishing it.
Well,
this is Juventus, who've got Aaron Ramsey coming in the summer, who wouldn't get anywhere near the Manchester City squad.
Okay.
Emre Can came in. It's one thing saying that Juventus are there ready to compete, but let's face it, how many players that Manchester City have? They would pretty much all walk into the Juventus team.
To go back into the Juventus perspective, obviously if Pep Guardiola comes, everyone knows that a midfield reshuffle is needed. And Aaron Ramsey maybe isn't the world-class player. I think he's getting overpaid as well. I'm not saying Aaron Ramsey is the solution, but you'd think that if a Guardiola came in, who Juventus are seriously pursuing this summer, that he would also have a say in some of the transfers. Players would leave, and they could rebuild.
We're going back to the original question, why would you leave?
Because he's left before leagues and situations where he had it good. He had it good at Barcelona. Barcelona. Maybe it was the end of an era at Barcelona. He went to a Bayern side as well. Now he's gone to Manchester City. So why not Juventus? As if that's not a step down.
But it's not an upgrade. But it's not an upgrade.
Right, but we're saying it's not
an upgrade.
I understand if you're Juventus that you want Pep Guardiola.
Of course.
What club wouldn't? And if you're that way inclined, you can make a decent argument as to why he should go. And as much as maybe he's been at City his usual 3 years or whatever you want to say, I just think his situation in Manchester City is different than it ever will be at Juventus. As much money as City has spent in the past, I think now they're trying to build not only the first team, but the infrastructure from the youth teams and the academies around Pep Guardiola's direction and his personality. I don't think Juventus would do that, just kind of given the history of their club. So I don't see the lure for Pep Guardiola to leave what he has at City, to go to Juventus. I don't think money is an issue. I'm sure City are prepared to match whatever Juventus are prepared to offer him, both in salary and in transfer budget. I understand the argument. For me, it just doesn't make sense that if I'm Pep Guardiola, to leave right now.
For more, sign up now for ESPN Plus.